Please welcome your teams, Stenhousemuir and Bonnyrigg Rose.
And out come Bonnyrigg Rose hosting Stenhousemuir today in some cinch League 2 action. Your Rose team today, it's number 1 Mark Weir in goal, a back three of number 4 Kerr Young, number 5 Bob Wilson, number 3 Neil Martin-Uke. On the wings is number 2 Dean Brett and number 19 Scott Gray. In midfield is captain number 8 Johnny Stewart, number 10 Lee Curry and number 11 Ross Gray. Up top is number 9 Kieran McGackie and number 20 Kevin Smith. Captain Johnny Stewart getting us underway here as Lee Curry sends up the right flank. Mark Weir, heavy touch. Taken off him, it's a goal. 7 minutes gone. And Matty Yeats' persistence pays off there. Out of absolutely nothing, the Rose have gifted a goal to the visitors. Weir just taken far too long on the ball, such a heavy touch. You've got to credit the goal scorer there for his absolute perseverance in making that goal happen. O'Reilly takes it beyond Young. Brilliant slip ball in behind Bob Wilson. It's a good finish and it's just cleared wide. Rose with a lifeline there. Mark Weir was beaten by that. It was a fantastic ball through into the feet of Adam Brown. Great finish underneath the goalkeeper. Switches it out to Martin-Uke, who switches it well forward. It's a fantastic ball through. What a header by Ross Gray. Just kept away from Martin-Uke. Cross back in the box, handball shouts. Referee George Calder gives a corner only. Unsure about those handball shouts, but that was a fantastic ball forward from Martin-Uke. Great header on from Ross Gray. McGackie just unable to keep the pace going to get him behind there. Stenny corner coming in now. Wasting no time to take it. It's a fantastic header, and that's 2-0. It's Ewan O'Reilly by the looks of it who heads that home. You have to say it was a strong header straight from the corner that troubled Mark Weir and the men on the goal line. It's very fortunate to bounce right back out to their main man O'Reilly, who doubles the Stenny advantage after 18 minutes played. A mountain to climb now for Bonnyrigg Rose. This time it does not end in the back of the net as Curry sends forward McGackie. Wasn't if you've Ross Green's, that's a brilliant touch. It's a big tackle there into Yeats. Fantastic stuff from our number 11, Scott Gray. He's got Dean Brett, he's got his own brother Ross. Ross can turn and hit it. Just losing his balance there. You could tell as he hit it that he would struggle to get that one off. Just flies a few inches wide of the post there. Forbes now stepping up. Curls it over the wall. It's a good effort. Just over the bar. And the linesman, after a bit of hesitation, awards a corner kick. Good save from Mark. Wilson heads clear. Kevin Smith unable to take it down, pushed over easily there. Fierce strike is deflected back out to the feet of Adam Brown, but Mark Weir's there to collect, and that is half time here at New Dundas Park as the sun has disappeared, as has the feel good spirit in Boomtown. We are back underway at New Dundas Park. Rose still trailing 2-0 after a tough first half. Curry to take this corner. Floated ball in. McGackie's up highest. It's a goal! Connor Brennan cannot hold on to it. Kevin Smith is there. 2-1 Stenny. The Rose are back in it. McGackie rising highest to Curry's great corner in. Kevin Smith in the perfect position, the poacher's position, to prod that home. 51 minutes played. Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Stenhousemuir 2. Great header on from McGackie. Kevin Smith harassing Miller there. Does absolutely fantastic to win the ball back. That deflection takes it into Scott Gray, tries to tee up Johnny Stewart. He doesn't see it happening. Curry feeds it out to Dean Brett, has space to shoot. Good stop by Brennan. Really good play there from the Rose, making sure that attack had some kind of end product. Brennan does well to stop it from being an equaliser though. Curry to whip this one in high up on the left wing after Jamieson's foul. Dink ball in, McGacky's there. It's hooked away from a defender. And a goal kick is given. Just not enough power on McGacky's glancing header. Not a lot he could do about that personally. I'm not sure who, but whoever was marking Kerr Young seemed to get a boot in the way. Weir's goal kick knocked on by McGacky. Scott Gray gets behind, he lays off to Ross Gray. It's just over the bar. Ross Gray's deflected effort looked like it may have been going in from this angle, just over the crossbar. Brown just nicking that out. Dundas 3-1. Miller is able to get the ball through to Matty Yates for his second goal of the game. Too easy there, you have to say. Splitting pass through the defence. There's not a lot Weir can do about that. Dean Brett does fantastic. There's a good ball into Hunter. He's trying to pick out Smith. It's a penalty to Bonnyrigg Rose. 82 minutes played, and there is another chance to claw back at that 2-goal deficit. Doing their best to put off Martin Uke. But as per usual from the spot, Neil Martin-Uke slams that home into the corner. Great penalty, no messing about, straight back to the kick-off spot as the Rose look to get something from this tie. He picks out Brett. Great touch from Connolly. Curry finds Smith, he lays it off. Ross Gray just can't get his footing right. Smith's got it again. Goes for the front post. Connor Brennan just manages to get enough behind it to push it wide for a corner. Oh, that's a great touch there. Curry's trying to get back to defend, and that kills the game. Stenhousemuir locking onto a long ball forward. It's the substitute Thomas Orr that does so well to get on the end of that ball, take it past his man, keep away from Curry, and slot it into the bottom corner. That slack ball from Dean Brett allows Stenny to push forward again. Yates is on for a hat-trick. He does not get it. Mark Weir with a fine stop there as referee George Calder brings an end to proceedings here. It is a 4-2 win for the visitors. Matty Yates getting 2 goals to himself, while Ewan O'Reilly and substitute Thomas Orr also grabbed goals. The goals from Rose came from Kevin Smith and Neil Martin-Uke's late penalty, but neither were enough to ever get Rose back on level terms.
Robbie, the boys tried to fight back in this game, but they ended up losing it. How do you feel about that one?
We just never gave ourselves a chance, to be perfectly honest. You can't give a goal away like that, like how we did in the first 5 minutes of the game. Got to deal with it first, the ball's got to go up the line, and then when it goes back to Mark, he knows himself he's got to do better with that and dwelled on it. And from that point there, we just looked nervous, and they put us under pressure, and we didn't deal with it. We didn't do the basics right in the game, but that early goal puts you under so much pressure, and it just gave them a lift and gave them plenty of confidence to go and play. And they dealt with playing against the wind probably better than us. They defended just that wee bit better. Their box had a lot of blocks. We obviously had them penned in at times in the second half, but they defended their box really well, and they obviously looked a threat when they broke forward. But I was really disappointed. Really disappointed. The goals we've kind of given away throughout the game. I thought all the goals were avoidable. We've got to do better defensively than that, because our defensive record's been pretty decent, and it's been scoring goals that's been the problem. So, got to do the basics better. 100% got to do the basics better, but got to show a wee bit of resilience now and galvanise ourselves. Obviously, that's a few defeats on the bounce, and talked about no use to that at Bonnyrigg, but it's a bit of a reality check, I think, for everybody, because I certainly didn't think this was going to be easy coming in this league. And I don't think that, to be fair, I don't think the players did, but we're playing against teams here that are spending a lot of money, and we haven't got the same amount of money as these other teams, and that's not an excuse in any kind of way. That's just the level you're at, and we've got a good bunch of boys, good spirit, maybe just a wee bit short of confidence at this moment in time, but all you can do is you can work hard. Work as hard as you possibly can when you come to training and games, and give me a problem. Don't go away sulking about I'm losing playing the day or whatever. Show me why you should be playing. Whether you're, that's in training or it comes to a game, you get 15-20 minutes. Go and show me why you should be playing. And that's over to the players now. Said, before, I'll go away and I'll look at myself and say, well, can I do that better? And the coaching staff will do exactly the same. Players have got to do the same. They've got to take some responsibility as well and say, right, we need to cut these mistakes out and the basic mistakes out, and gives ourselves a chance in the game. Start games better than we have done.
You're talking there about the sort of competition for places. That's been ramped up by 2 new loan additions as well. Kieran Mitchell coming in from Wraith and Corey O'Donnell from Motherwell. What are you expecting from those guys in the sort of forward areas?
They both got pace, and they work hard, work the line well. Corey is strong. As he looks to running behind, and Kieran's the same, looks to running behind, but he's got good feet as well and sharp. And I thought he did well when he came on today. Looked the part. So we're looking forward to working with them. And I said before, the problem's been scoring goals, so we needed more options in those forward areas, guys that can slip into a wider area as well. And both these boys can do that as well as playing through the middle. So 100% competition for places, but that's what we need. You need competition for places. As I say, can't have people sulking and say, why am I not playing today? Go and show me why you're playing, why you should be playing on a Saturday, or whether it be at training Tuesday, Thursday. Go and show the right attitude.
Cheers, Robbie.
All right,
thanks very
cheers
much.
guys.